Good design here. My name is Jerry Jehu, and I want to welcome you to another design tutorial. This is based on request or based on a poll that was decided by the design community, a small community we have. So yeah, so without wasting any plenty time, let's just get straight into it. So I'm going to be going from concept to execution. That's from the idea to execution of a design. Now I've not practiced forehand any the design process or stuff. This is just me doing it raw, so it could probably be about 30 to 40 minutes of design. On the normal notes, I take about 20 to maximum 45 minutes to run my design, sometimes 15 minutes. But because I'll be explaining some of my steps and some of the keys I do press or I do insert here, so it might take a little bit longer time. Before that, let's get into it. Okay, so good. Now let's start. First of all, I'm going to import my images. Then from there, we'll walk through the whole concept. So I have an idea in my head already. First of all, before I go into having the idea, I think there are three concepts that I do consider when you are starting up any design. There is you having an idea. There is you not having the idea of what you want to even design, and there's you stealing the idea from probably designers or on the internet or outside. So those ones are there. But the first one, which is having an idea, it comes from experience most times, because the execution is solely dependent on your level of skill. So if you have low skill or your skill is not that solid, you having an idea would not suffice that much better. It not suffice. You get what I'm saying? But you not having the idea, it's there's either two outputs. It's either it's bad or it's good. Then you see that an idea is just the typical one actually designers do every day. So that one is there. So let's go straight into it. Too much talk for this stuff. So I will import the images I want to be using. It's let me explain my concept first. I think this is 1 and this is 2 and the final one 3. So now my concept of the design is I just updated my stock images. My stock images file. If you want to get access to it, there is a link down below. You could click on it and get access to it. But I updated it. I want to update it, and it's called August dump. So I could say the stock images that have been updated from August dump due to my August design spree. These are the images so some of the images that has been added. So this is just to notify people that you can go and check if you have gotten access to the stock images. Go there and you can see a new folder that will be added to it. So let me go straight into it. So I have color palettes that I've already created here. You could get the colors from Pigment .color.io. I will leave the link in the description there. You could also check it and see for yourself. So I got some color palettes that I'll be using for the week. Let me go straight into just designing this one instead of explaining this one. There is a video for that too. It should appear now on the top there, so you click on it to get to know how to use the site. So the first thing first, I'm going to draw a rectangle. Just having a rectangle first. I use the eyedropper out, which is the shortcut is I, but let me just use it now. Click on it. So let's see. I want something soft, or I want to try something, a technique. I am thinking of having 3 different colors on that space. So let's say we have this and this, and probably maybe red in the middle. So let's say transform scale, and let me make it 100%, but put a copy so you duplicate it. So there are 2 of them. Now that's me. So I come to the right hand side here, and I go to the width because I want to adjust to be to have 3, and I say divided by 3. So yeah, this is the size. So let's change the color to separate them, and let me use this one too instead. Good. So I could duplicate to the left hand side and duplicate to the right hand side, and click on this. Let me use this one. Okay, so I think that's soft enough. Then middle to this. Okay, so let's see. Is it making sense? Yes, I think so. Select this 3, click on it, transform it, and you scale it, let's say to about 80%. Have a copy of it. Scale it out a little bit. Okay. Let me change this color to something else, because I think my whole concept is for me to ensure that there's separation. I'll be masking the images here on these 3 ones here. I just need this background and I need something just to create the background. So I click on this. I could try something. Let me see. I scale you to, let me work down to the size and have a copy of it. Change the color to something brighter. I think is it the shade of this, or is the shade of this? Yeah, I think it's the shade. This is the shade. Yeah. So we'll have that and come to the middle here too. We have the shade of that. So we come to this last part and we can duplicate this to stay in the middle of this, and let's have the shade of blue. Good. I 1, 2, 3, go down. You will wait for me. I will be coming back. So you let's create separate backgrounds for them. This guy with this guy. Now a shortcut, but let me show you the long process before I use the shortcut. Object, you go to blend, you go to make blend. It creates this kind of flow, but now we don't want something like that. We want our normal pattern that we usually do. So we go here and we double click and it opens this panel for us. So we click on it, specified steps. I think 3 could go. Let's see how 3 goes. Let's increase it a little bit. Yeah, so I think 4 is okay. We come here, let's double click on it because we want to add kind of make it spicy, you understand? So we click on that and you go to effects, or you could come up here and click on effects, click on distort and transform, apply zigzag and make it smooth. You could tweak the settings to have this wavy form we have here. So we could make it either more or we could make it less. Let's see if we could make it inside a little bit deep. Good. Okay. And I think this is good. This is looking good. This guy and this guy, the shortcut is Ctrl Alt B. Then you double click here, click on this, click specify steps, and you choose 4 and enter. You go to your selection tool, you double click, select the one in front, effect, distort and transform, zigzag. You also need to increase this guy a little bit, and this guy a little bit. Okay, double click outside of it, click this guy and this one, Ctrl Alt B. So specified steps, make it 4. Okay, effect, distort, transform. I'm sorry, we go inside deep. Double click the first one, effect, distort, transform, zigzag, and 2 plus 3 plus. Okay, now so let's select the 3 of them, take them back up. It's looking nice. We do not know how it's gonna look at the end product, but let's just continue. Let's bring this guy here first of all, take it back, select all of them. Now the shortcut to take everything to the front, there is a shortcut for that. I do not know how to do, but let's just go for the shortcut. It is Control Shift curly brackets. So it takes it to the up of, so it's like on top of the whole layers, the other layers. If you check it here, you could use Control Alt to move. So let's say from this, if you want to move this one layer down, you could hold Control, then the open curly bracket. So it takes it down, takes it down. If you want to take it up, it's close curly brackets, Control, close curly bracket, takes it up. So yeah, so let's see. Let's bring it here, scale it up a little bit. Does it fit? Like this. So now let's work on the height of this. Take it down. Okay. Let's put him in the middle as the only guy. Let's take the woman here because she's looking that way. Take this lady here because she's looking this way. I think she's too small, kind of. I could scale her from down. So now we have to duplicate this. I'm sorry for that. We have to duplicate this. So it is Control C, which is copy, then Control F, which is paste in front. So we have a duplicate of it. Look at it over here in the layer panel. You close the layer panel if you don't want to use it now. Now, if I select this and I bring this one in front and I select the image that I do have, the image is kind of, yeah, then I like to click and create clipping mask. So it clips are inside, and this to bring this guy in front, and the image is hiding again. Go to the back. That's the image. This is one, take it in front, click, got you this time. So come in front, this, click, this one, click. And my apologies for that. So is it looking pretty? I do not know. Let's try and bring her up. Let's try and bring him up. I don't know why I'm using this image. It kind of looks. So what do you think? Are we getting there? Now, something you can apply is do something like this. So is this good, or should we adjust the effect on this guy? Let's see the zigzag. Probably this is not too bright enough, so we use the HSB here. and you draw it down to make it brighter. Yeah, so something like that. Do this too for here. Let's have this guy. Smooth. Okay. Make it brighter. So I think this is good. Now, text. This is where we have to find a way to integrate the text into this whole stuff. Good. So we are going to be making use of shapes, but for little contents, yeah, little text instead. We're using shapes for that. But for the big context, the big text, the big ones, we just have to. We can stick like that because they'll be more visible. So I'll be using one of my favorites, Momentum Extended. So I will say, I think the heading is stock. Stock. I want them to be in different stock images. Updated. So I have stock images updated. Let's just use everybody. Everybody return. For me, stock images updated. Stock images updated. Stock images update. So this and this, put them in the middle. Are they too big? Let's go 85. Now you can copy the font size and the font style of another text to a particular text that you want. So this size is bigger than this, but I want this to be the same size with this. Probably this is like white, and I want this one to be also white. I could just go to the eyedropper tool, click on it, but may ensure that this text is actually highlighted. Click the eyedropper tool and click on the text that you want the text to have its property. So you click on this and it actually steals everything from the other one. So that's it. And then for this tool, also use the eyedropper tool. I will steal from there. So this and this, put them in the middle. And I think so. Say stock images update. Is it visible enough? Yeah, stock images update. And we can, these guys, we group them together, so we'll move them up. Or should we just put them at the end and take them up? Oh. So I think 72 should just be everybody. 72. That's 72. This guy. So like stairs. So you see, you create something like anyone, just plain stock. So let's do shapes. We'll probably have an instruction for people who want to know how to get or how to go about finding the text. So that's where we can basically add our small design and add our details or calls to action if possible. So let's use the color. No, I don't like it. Or should we use gradients? Let's use gradients. Let me show you a technique I use in gradient. If you are using Adobe Illustrator, you are one of the big deals. So let's click on this. We click on this guy, and we'll be using the freedom gradient. So what I love about the freedom gradient is that I could pick from the swatches. So I click the eyedropper here, and let me see, I want to use the shade of red. So I could start from here. Then I click on this and I go up here select this. Let's go for the brightest, lightest. Let's go to dark. So you could adjust it by bringing it here. Let's go whole group. So I could compress here. There. Okay, let's have text. Let's just say click, or how do we direct them to the place? Let's say check for August dump folder. Yeah, 21. Okay. Let's place it in the center of the Canva or the artboard. Then here, we'll see for more info, probably you call my number, kind of. Should I put my number here? Yeah, no, let me just use the dumb number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's too much. 8. I think this is where we can do something crazy. Compress here. Let's use this color or this one instead. Just write for more, get access. Now get access. Yeah, close space in between. Now what I'm using for my leading is alt up. That's alt up and down. It helps you to adjust it. It's a shortcut, so you could increase it or reduce it using alt up. It also works on Photoshop, but you have to highlight what you're working with. Now get access. So that's the number you call if you want to get access to it. That's for everybody who has gotten it. Then we could try and play with other ones here. Let's see this here and this here. But let's try different colors. I think we have different shades here, so we could use pick this. Select this so it looks, it's gradient you want. So click here, let's scale out there. Use the eyedropper. I think we used this guy here, so that could be the brightest. This could be the next one, and this one, and this one. Right, let's use that dark one. Now everything boils down to if this is actually good design, because most times when you're done designing, you look at it and it's like it's not adding up, or it's not the kind of design you want, or it's not easy, fine, or something like that. But you will know after you've submitted it for the internet, because they are the best critics you could get, or the worst critics in that case. So we have that. So we could put the price for it to get access. We could say it's 2k naira. Drop it down to this space between them, or the leading. We could use the regular. Okay, I think it's okay. No, bring it up a little bit. This is 2k. Let's say 1,000, 1k plus. Should get that out. Plus. I mean, scale you down. It's this one. Images, sorry. I think you can just take that out first. Then we work on the leading between them. Duplicate, come outside, paste the images so you can adjust the leading individually, but also the size. So in case it's looking kind of not adding up, I think there's something you can actually do. We could scale this one down, understand, then increase the kerning between them. So the kerning is the space between individual letters, and I think that's okay. Then reduce the leading. Then we can also bring this one up and down. So you guys judge, is this a good design? Is it making sense, or is it just there? We could also, let's see if we can use this as black before we go. I think we're almost done. As black or as white. Chap, let me know in the comment section, please. If you know you enjoy this, I want you to give it a like, and you can share it to your graphic design friends who are familiar or not familiar with Adobe Illustrator. And very soon our course will be out, and we'll be going through the whole Illustrator from beginning, from scratch to mid-level, where you could handle Illustrator on your own. Then we'll also have a background class which will be coming soon, before the end of this month in September. Thank you all guys for watching. I will see you in the next one.